I'm focusing on specific brands, the luxury fashion brand Mulberry, and I want to look at how their fans are examples of online consumers via social media. So first of all, what is a prosumer? A prosumer is the combination of a consumer and a producer, meaning that consumers are beginning to carry out tasks that a producer would traditionally do. So according to Richter and Jurgensen, Toffler argued that presumption was predominant in pre-industrial societies, what he called the first wave. It was followed by a second wave of marketisation that drove a wedge into society that separated these two functions, thereby giving birth to what we now call producers and consumers, which is what we're seeing today. They go on to say that there are indications that capitalism is having a difficult time gaining control over at least some of the prosumers on Web 2.0. This means that at the minimum, capitalists will have a different relationship with such prosumers than it has with producers, consumers, or the more traditional prosumers, for example, in a fast food restaurant. They then say beyond that, it seems clear that prosumers seem to enjoy their activities. Many seem to truly like scanning their own groceries, using a self-serve kiosk at the airport, shopping on eBay and ordering relevant books on Amazon.com. So I'm going to link this. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, thank you. So for anyone who doesn't know what Mulberry is, it's a luxury fashion brand that was created in 1971 in Somerset, England. Mulberry's founder, Roger Saul, established the brand at his kitchen table with £500 backing from his mother. Mulberry say on their website that his sister designed our instantly recognisable tree logo. Both that and the name comes from the trees he would pass on his way to school. All of this represents the love of nature, the importance of family, and the growth of a fundamentally British brand. So the first designs were buckle leather belts, soon other accessories followed, including the iconic bag and the women's wear line in 1979. Mulberry today offers a unique point of view on heritage. We continue to celebrate the contradictions of a truly British identity, looking back to our archives and rich British traditions and examining them from a new perspective. A sense of the past reinvented with the spirit of now. Heritage, yet modern, classic, yet a classic. So that is how Mulberry describes themselves. So I just want to quickly mention the importance of a brand. So branding offers real advantages for shoppers. It promises uniform standards of quality. It lets us know what we can expect. It gives goods identity and helps us understand how we should feel about them. And Edelman goes on to say that when consumers are pleased with a purchase, they'll advocate for it by word of mouth. So, which I'll go on to in a second, some of the Mulberry online pages. This is clearly why the prosumers do that, because they feel strongly about the brand. And I conducted my own research when Mulberry was taken over by previous clothing designer, Johnny Coker. The brand was redesigned and fans took to the social media pages to express their feelings, which interestingly were mostly negative, as you can see through some of them there. This was just a few of the reactions I received, but it shows how even though the fans jumped to a page to talk about it, it shows how loyal they are to the brand. A lot of them said they'd still stick to buying it, but then some of them did say they would go on to different brands because of this. So yeah. So here's just a few images of the sort of pages that are available on Facebook to prosumers for buying, selling, trading. So there's the Mulberry one there, there's the Supreme one, Lush, Buy, Sell, Trade, Chat, and then you do get ones which are more location based. So there's a few for Cardiff, like Cardiff Valley Basement, Cardiff Free Ads. So why do people buy off social media? Marketing Week created a study to have a look why people look at social media for what they want to buy and how they buy it. And they said that nearly a third of online shoppers say they're using these channels to browse for new items to buy. Facebook's the most popular network people are using, followed by Instagram, Pinterest. And if you have a look just like that, it says, if it was possible, would you like to purchase items directly from the following social media sites? And the top one was Facebook. And Facebook are making that possible now because, I don't know if anyone's seen, there's like a marketing bit on it now which comes up all the time. And it just tells you what's for sale in local places, and like I said, you've got all these pages. So the online Mulberry communities, the majority of them are on Facebook, and there's quite a few different ones. The page's main use is for buying, selling and trading. However, I think what's interesting is the community members use the page for many other different things. So they ask for opinions on bags, where they can buy them from, and there is an element of generosity here. Users help each other out before they purchase a bag, like they'll send pictures of each other wearing the bags to see what they look like in person and the size of them. And they get no real reward from it here, as bloggers would. They just do this because of their love for the brand. An example that I often see on there is users will often go and purchase items from outlets for other community members who maybe can't get to the outlets. So provided the cost and the postage is covered, again we see generosity with no real reward. And the idea of second-hand buying is important here. Many will buy from these pages rather than the official website due to decreased prices and items that may not be available to purchase new. According to Goddard, most consumers still do not have direct access to the most influential designers. The presentation of collections to the public is fairly recent, so they're similar to many other brands. A lot of buyers have to buy Mulberry second-hand because they can't get it in the first place. The use of these social media pages are eliminating the sales clerk from the shopping experience. So for example, if you were to be selling your bag, you'd offer all of its qualities and hope for a sale, just as a clerk would for a company. So yeah, many more shoppers are using it as an information source to compensate for the disappearing sales clerk than as a total shopping experience. So as you can see there, there's one person's sale post, and then this person here is, rather than actually contacting Mulberry, they're going to other users and saying, please can someone help me find out what this bag is, etc.
For Christmas, that was my Christmas present to myself, and I've been using it really quite a lot. It's a very versatile little bag. So I wanted to show you that I use it as a day bag on a regular basis and what I can fit in. So this is what's in my handbag. Here is a black lily, the black lily with nickel hardware that I bought. As you can see, it's empty. But the leather is quite thick and rigid, which I think is useful because it sort of holds its shape and you can fit more in there without it going all scoochy and having to round things inside. So that's quite useful. At the moment, the lily that they're selling has got glossy goat, which is also a good leather. It's got a hard-wearing leather, but perhaps not so thick and juicy as this one. So there it is, empty, and it's got a black brushed suede interior. You can see in there, lovely luxurious finish. And here's what I can fit inside. So I do live in the UK, so I have to have the umbrella at all times, just in case. And that fits, the mini umbrella fits at the bottom very nicely. Then I have my little Orlakai purse, there. This is just a half-size purse, but it fits in perfectly. It's actually quite fat with lots of coins and receipts that I need to get rid of. They've been building up and I've been putting that off. And my iPhone, as you know, I like to have that. Lipstick, and my keys. So look at that, they all fit in there. And Lily makes light work carrying all those things. Absolutely no issues. But one thing that I really wanted to show you was how easily this little bag carries one of my most important items, and one that I very rarely like to do without, and that is my iPad mini. Now here's what they should be showing on the website. I'm not necessarily that enthusiastic about seeing a model woman over her shoulder going, I'm more enthusiastic about having a picture of the bag and a picture of the iPad mini inside. And that goes for almost all my gadgets. I like to know the sizings in sort of Apple sizings. I know that sounds really weird, but it's useful. So that fits in perfectly, as you can see. Look at that. It's just as if they were made for each other. And you can still...
So yeah, as she says, that these are the sort of things that the buyers are interested in seeing, not what is shown on the website, just a picture of it. People want to know whether their iPad will fit in it or their purse will fit in it before they buy it. So on these social media pages, this is what a lot of people are doing. They're taking a picture of their bag, showing exactly what's inside it, just to help other buyers out before they buy the bag. I won't show you this video because it's quite long, but if we compare it to a similar one from a well-known fashion blogger and beauty blogger called Tanya Burr, she's quite well-known, she's got a range in Superdrug and stuff like that. She is doing another What's in My Bag video, and it's clear to see, it's not come up there, but in the underneath it says, oh, I've just completed a photo shoot for Mulberry, and then she says why she's doing that. So obviously the difference is this person on the left is doing it just for her love for the brand and just to help others out because she's clearly got quite a few bags, she's got quite a few videos. This person is not focusing on the brand so much, she's just saying, oh, I've done a photo shoot for the brand, but here's all about me, sort of thing, because she is obviously getting some sort of financial gain out of it. Titton says that the authors of personal style blogs are engaged in a perpetual performance of self, which goes beyond the somewhat static introductions and self-descriptions on social media sites or in interactive online scenarios where anonymity is more frequent. So we see this on YouTube. You've got more blogger type people that will talk all about themselves and the product, whereas on these Facebook sites you see it's a lot more anonymous. People aren't concerned about themselves, it's just asking questions and stuff like that. By referring to their everyday experiences, personal musings and opinions as a foundation for their writing about fashion, style and beauty, and combining these texts with pictures of themselves to illustrate and validate their texts, fashion bloggers constantly actualise and re-inform their presentation of the self and engage in the construction of a particular form of mediatised self-narration, their fashionable persona. So if you do watch that video of Tanya Burr, you'll see the difference of having this persona to the previous video that we watched. And just going off the social media a bit, there is these sort of online forums as well. So not just on social media, but people, again, rather than going to the website or anything like that, which a lot of people do, but the majority of people seem to be asking questions to other fans of the brand. So please help, is this Mulberry bag real? Which you think is something you go to the shop and ask, but and yeah, do these sell? Goodbye or not? People like to show what they bought and see what others think of it. So in conclusion, the term prosumer is becoming more relevant online in restaurants and supermarkets. So again, like in restaurants, filling up your own drinks, ordering food, going out and doing that. Mulberry fans are evidently prosumers online following the development of Web 2.0. And prosumers seem to clearly enjoy being able to consume and produce at their own will via social media sites and general buying sites such as eBay or Amazon.